Each year, more than 4,000 people die and 20,000 are injured in fires, most occurring in the home. In this video, Virginia Farm Bureau Insurance Safety Director Bruce Stone reviews time-tested ways to help prevent a fire in your house. These methods are not about being lucky, they're about being prepared.
Well, houses today, new houses today, will be mandated by code that will have smoke detectors throughout the house. Usually there'll be smoke detectors on each level. There should be a smoke detector outside each bedroom. That's very important because statistically most home fires occur in the early AM hours when we're asleep. So that smoke detector will give us that early warning to get out should that fire occur. We also want to have, if you use such things as oil heat, have a wood stove or a fireplace, you want to have a carbon monoxide detector. Because we know that carbon monoxide can build up in a home. It's colorless, it's odorless, and it can cause fatalities if it gets at a level high enough. And also to have a fire extinguisher. A good fire extinguisher located near the kitchen area is a good idea, but don't hide your fire extinguisher in the closet. Have it near the door so that on the way out you can grab it or it's convenient to the kitchen area. Smoke detectors in your homes have two modes of power. They're hardwired into the electrical system, but they also have a battery backup. Now, it is a good practice to test those smoke detectors monthly. Just walk up to it, push the button, see if it sounds. Then, on a we-call, when you set your clock in the spring to spring forward or set it in the fall to fall back, replace the batteries. Whether they need it or not, replace them. Then you know you've got a good battery, and it's so important to your family's safety. Don't disable a smoke detector. If you've got one that's going off and creating a nuisance, then it sounds like to me that that smoke detector is located in the wrong place. You need to relocate it, but don't ever disable that smoke detector because what is going to happen when you really need it, it won't be there. This is what we refer to as a 2.5 pound fire extinguisher. Probably the best fire extinguisher for a home would be a 5 pounder. Now, if you can see this gauge, this small gauge on the top of this extinguisher is currently in the green area. Now that means the bottle is pressurized. And if it's not in the green area, we know we have to take some action to correct that. Now, even if it's in the pressurized area, does not guarantee that it will work, because if this extinguisher gets old enough and the dry chemical in it becomes like a brick, you'll still have the pressure, but none of the chemical will come out. So you want to make sure your extinguisher doesn't get old. Make routine maintenance on these things, preferably every 3 to 4 years. Have it looked at to make sure that it does function as it should.
Create and practice your family's escape plan in the event of a fire. Stone notes you will have about 4 minutes in which to act, so every second is critical.
Every member in the house should know how to dial 911 and know how to respond to the operator at the other end of the line. When you dial 911, you're going to need to know what's going on. You're going to need to know where you're located and what the cause of the problem is. Even children can learn this, and they should be taught by the parent as well as they learn it in school and other areas that are very beneficial. With regards to the escape plan, sit down with your family at the kitchen table. Just take a blank sheet of paper and draw the shape of your house and indicate at least 2 exits per room. Now keep in mind, if you're upstairs, one of the exits to walk out the door and down the steps. The other exit may be to climb out of a window. Then you need an escape ladder for the second floor. And you need to practice how to use these things and know that every member of the household has some sense of the importance of this. And factoring in elderly parents or handicapped people in the house, all of these need to be factored into your plan so that if something does go wrong, you've got about 3.5 to 4 minutes to act to save the family from injury.
By preparing your home with the necessary equipment, properly maintaining and testing it, and making and practicing an escape plan, you can significantly reduce your chances of a house fire. Go to our website to learn more safety measures to help protect your family and property, as well as to learn more about the Farm Bureau Advantage.